If you're in your 60s, 70s, or even approaching your 80s, and you can still perform a handful of everyday movements with confidence, you're doing more than simply aging well. You're preserving the freedom to live life on your own terms. That freedom is something many people don't fully appreciate until they begin to lose it. I'm Dr. Leah, a board-certified urologist with more than 15 years of experience. And throughout my career, I've worked alongside physicians caring for thousands of older adults. One lesson has become unmistakably clear. Two people may be nearly the same age and have similar medical histories, yet their ability to recover from illness or remain independent can be dramatically different. I've watched one patient walk confidently into an examination room, smiling and chatting comfortably, while another of a similar age struggled to stand without assistance. Those differences rarely happen by chance. They reflect years of habits, movement, and how well the body has maintained its strength and resilience. In today's video, I'll share 5 simple abilities you can evaluate at home. Each one offers valuable insight into how your body is aging and, more importantly, what you can do now to stay strong, capable, and independent for many years to come. The first ability I want you to pay attention to is something you probably do every day without thinking about it: walking. It may seem ordinary, but your walking speed is one of the most revealing indicators of your overall health. In fact, many health professionals consider it almost as informative as checking your blood pressure or heart rate. Why does it matter so much? Because every step requires several body systems to work together perfectly. Your heart must pump enough blood, your lungs must deliver oxygen efficiently, your muscles need to generate strength, your joints must move freely, and your brain has to coordinate balance and timing. When one of these systems begins to weaken, your walking pace is often one of the first things to change. Research has consistently shown that older adults who maintain a comfortable, brisk walking speed tend to remain healthier and more independent for longer. The encouraging part is that walking speed isn't fixed. Your body can adapt remarkably well with regular practice. Daily walks, especially those that include short periods of faster walking, help strengthen your heart, improve muscle coordination, and build endurance. Every purposeful step you take today is an investment in maintaining your mobility, confidence, and independence for years ahead. The second ability may seem surprisingly simple, but it tells us an incredible amount about how well the body is aging. I'm talking about grip strength. Most people think of it as nothing more than how firmly you can shake someone's hand or open a stubborn jar, but in medicine, it's often viewed as a reflection of your overall muscle health. Your hands don't work in isolation. The strength in your grip is closely connected to the strength of your arms, shoulders, core, and even your legs. That's why researchers have found that people with stronger grip strength often recover more quickly from illness, maintain better mobility, and stay independent longer than those with weaker grips. The good news is that muscle responds to training at virtually any age. You don't need an expensive gym membership to improve it. Carrying grocery bags, lifting light weights, squeezing a soft exercise ball, or using resistance bands a few times each week can gradually increase strength throughout your entire body. Think of grip strength as your body's savings account. The more muscle you build and maintain today, the more physical reserve you'll have when life presents unexpected challenges tomorrow. That's an investment that continues paying dividends as you grow older. The third ability is one that affects almost everything you do, even if you rarely think about it. It's your cardiopulmonary fitness, which simply means how effectively your heart and lungs work together to deliver oxygen throughout your body. Every time you climb stairs, carry groceries, or enjoy a long walk, you're relying on this system to keep your muscles energized. One of the best ways researchers measure this is through something called aerobic capacity, often referred to as VO2 max. While you don't need laboratory equipment to understand its importance, many modern fitness watches can provide an estimate. Higher aerobic fitness has repeatedly been associated with healthier aging, greater physical resilience, and a lower risk of many chronic diseases. The encouraging news is that this ability responds remarkably well to regular exercise, even later in life. Brisk walking, swimming, cycling, dancing, or any activity that raises your heart rate for a sustained period helps strengthen both your heart and lungs. You don't have to become an athlete. What matters most is consistency. Every session improves your body's ability to deliver oxygen efficiently, giving you more energy, better endurance, and a stronger reserve to handle the physical demands of everyday life. The fourth ability is one that many people don't appreciate until it begins to decline, and that's balance. Staying upright may feel automatic, but it's actually one of the most complex tasks your body performs. Every second you're standing or walking, your brain is processing information from your eyes, inner ear, muscles, joints, and the nerves in your feet to keep you stable. As we grow older, these systems can gradually become less efficient. Vision may change, muscle strength may decrease, and the signals traveling between your body and brain may slow slightly. The result is reduced stability, making slips and falls much more likely. This matters because a serious fall can dramatically change a person's life. It can limit mobility, reduce confidence, and in many cases, threaten long-term independence. That's why balance deserves regular attention, even if you haven't experienced a fall. Fortunately, balance is highly trainable. Standing on one leg while holding onto a sturdy chair if needed, practicing heel-to-toe walking, or participating in activities like Tai Chi can strengthen the systems responsible for stability. Improving balance isn't just about preventing falls, it's about preserving the confidence to keep moving freely, safely, and independently every single day. The fifth ability I want you to think about is one that may seem surprisingly simple, yet it reveals a great deal about how well your body is aging. Ask yourself this question: can you sit down on the floor and stand back up without using your hands for support? This movement challenges nearly every major system involved in independent living. Your leg muscles must generate enough power to lift your body. Your core has to stabilize your spine. Your hips, knees, and ankles need adequate flexibility, while your balance and coordination keep you steady throughout the movement. Researchers have used versions of this assessment for years because it reflects how multiple physical abilities work together. People who perform this movement comfortably often maintain greater mobility and functional independence as they age. If you struggle with it today, don't be discouraged. Think of it as a starting point rather than a final judgment. Simple exercises like chair squats, step-ups, gentle lunges, and practicing kneeling before standing can gradually rebuild the strength and coordination required. Small improvements made consistently can restore confidence and help make everyday activities feel easier, safer, and far less demanding. By now, you may have noticed something important. None of the 5 abilities we've discussed depends on expensive equipment, complicated medical tests, or a perfect health record. They all measure something much more meaningful: how well your body functions in everyday life. Many people become overly focused on numbers like cholesterol, blood sugar, or blood pressure. While those measurements are certainly important, they don't always tell you how capable your body is when it comes to climbing stairs, carrying groceries, recovering from illness, or enjoying an active day with family. Functional ability is what allows you to continue living independently. One of the biggest misconceptions about aging is believing that physical decline happens overnight. In reality, it usually develops gradually through small changes that go unnoticed until simple tasks begin to feel difficult. The encouraging news is that the opposite is also true. Small improvements, repeated consistently, can produce remarkable long-term results. Think of these 5 abilities as a personal health report card. Checking them every few months helps you recognize progress, identify areas that need attention, and stay motivated. The goal isn't perfection. It's maintaining the strength, confidence, and freedom to continue enjoying the life you've worked so hard to build. One of the most encouraging discoveries in modern health research is that your body never completely loses its ability to improve. Whether you're in your early 60s or well into your 80s, your muscles, heart, lungs, and balance systems can still respond positively when they're challenged consistently. You don't have to reverse the clock overnight. You simply have to give your body a reason to become stronger. I've seen older adults begin with short, slow walks and within a few months move with noticeably greater confidence. Others started with simple strength exercises using only their body weight or light resistance bands and found everyday tasks becoming much easier. The secret wasn't an intense workout program. It was consistency. Remember, your body adapts to what you repeatedly ask it to do. If you spend most of your day sitting still, it gradually becomes better at sitting. But if you challenge it with regular movement, strength training, balance exercises, and aerobic activity, it responds by becoming more capable. Age may influence how quickly progress happens, but it doesn't eliminate your ability to improve. Every healthy habit you practice today is helping build a stronger, more independent version of yourself for tomorrow. When people hear the word longevity, they often think about adding more years to life. But in my experience, that's only part of the picture. What truly matters is how well you're able to enjoy those years. Living to 90 doesn't mean much if you struggle with everyday activities that once felt effortless. The real goal is maintaining the strength, mobility, and confidence to continue doing the things that give your life meaning. That's why these 5 abilities are so valuable. They don't simply measure physical fitness. They reflect your body's ability to remain independent, walking at a steady pace, carrying household items with ease, recovering after physical activity, maintaining good balance, and standing up from the floor without assistance, all contribute to a lifestyle where you're in control instead of relying on others. The wonderful part is that none of these abilities is fixed. They can all improve with regular practice and healthy daily habits. Every walk you take, every strength exercise you complete, and every balance drill you practice is an investment in your future. The choices you make today can help determine how active, confident, and independent you'll remain in the years ahead. As we come to the end of this video, I want you to remember one important message. Healthy aging isn't determined by a single birthday or one medical test. It's reflected in the everyday abilities that allow you to live independently, stay active, and enjoy the people and experiences that matter most. The 5 markers we've discussed today, walking speed, grip strength, cardiovascular fitness, balance, and the ability to rise from the floor, are all practical ways to measure how well your body is functioning. More importantly, every one of them can be improved through regular movement, strength training, aerobic exercise, and balance practice. You don't need perfect genetics or expensive equipment. You simply need consistency and the willingness to begin. Don't compare yourself to where you were 20 years ago. Compare yourself to where you were last month. Every extra step, every exercise session, and every small improvement is moving you toward a healthier future. If you found today's video helpful, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss future videos. I'd also love to hear from you in the comments. Which of these 5 abilities are you most confident about? And which one are you planning to improve first? Until next time, take care of your body, stay active, stay independent, and I'll see you in the next video.